Hi, we're at Barclays Bank in Leeds today to interview Chris and Chloe about apprenticeship opportunities in the banking industry.
When I was actually on the apprenticeship as a cashier, we had the tills in the branch, so it was just on a till or out in the banking hall, helping and assisting customers. Now, as a personal banker, it's just a bit more responsibility, so we sit upstairs, we actually sit down with the customer, open new accounts, talk to them around different products and services that we offer.
That sounds really interesting. How did you find out about the job?
Initially, I found out when I'd just left school, and it was on the National Apprenticeships website. I applied through there, and then it was actually a company called Elmfield that got in touch with me. We did a 4-week course. My knowledge when it comes to interviews when you leave school was very, very minimal, but now just how to act, how to speak, things like that come naturally.
That sounds great. So what qualification did you need to get the apprenticeship and move on in your career?
To actually get into the apprenticeship, it was just standard maths and English. There was no requirements because they do all the training on the actual apprenticeship.
Yeah.
So that was really good because you didn't have to have really high grades, because I think the whole idea was that they take you and grow you in their own way.
Did you get any training on the apprenticeship, and do you get any throughout?
On the apprenticeship, it was an NVQ in providing financial services throughout the year. So we got a tutor that would come in and visit the branch every month, set us work and kind of give us a hand with anything that we need. On the 4-week course that we did before Barclays, there was various qualifications in employability skills and providing customer service, things like that. So there's quite a few little qualifications before we actually started.
Yeah, is there continued training?
Yeah, I'm actually on the degree programme now. So when I finished the apprenticeship, I kind of wanted to continue my learning as much as I could.
Yeah.
So I went and applied for the Barclays, it's called Grow with Barclays degree programme, where we get a degree in leadership and management at the end of the 3 years. So it's always continued.
So what would you say the good things about your job are?
The team is very close, so there's always somebody that you can go to if you did need any help. There's always opportunity to progress and to grow, just like I have. Because you're an apprentice, you're never kind of thought less of, in the sense of, generally on some apprenticeships I know that the salary is quite low. With Barclays it is the standard salary that a cashier would get anyway, so I think that's one of the good points.
Yeah. Is there anything that you say could be challenging in the role?
Challenges, I think when you are quite young and you do leave school, it can be quite a challenge to put you kind of on the front line of a branch, answering customers' general questions, but I saw that as more of a challenge to learn more.
So what do you see yourself doing in the future? As well as the degree programme, where do you see yourself going?
Well, with me just moving role from cashier to personal banker, I'm comfortable where I am at the minute, just kind of getting my bearings in the new job role, but eventually I would like to progress and go into assistant manager, branch manager. With the degree, it kind of allows you to do that.
What advice would you give any young person?
Just go for it. It can be daunting when you've just left school with the knowledge that you have of the big working world, but it's the best thing I ever did.
Can you tell me more about what the Barclays does?
In essence, we look after people's money, savings and withdrawals. We look after their financial well-being by providing products such as current accounts, savings accounts, mortgages, investments, and we do that all with a smile on our face and giving world-class customer service.
So what do you think are the best aspects of working within the industry are?
The best aspects is the innovation that Barclays has, or one of the best aspects, and that's through their innovation in fantastic products such as Ping It, mobile banking, the use of servicing iPads, so really at the forefront of technology. Also working with my colleagues and my customers, meeting new faces every day, ensures that no 2 days are exactly the same.
So what type of jobs do you have, and how does a young person find out about them?
The best way for someone to find out about them is actually by going onto the website. Have a look on there, lots of details about apprenticeships, lots of details about roles and work experience. You can actually visit 8 individual people within the company too, and see what their job role is every single day and what life is like behind the scenes.
So what are you looking for in a young person that you recruit?
We look at attitude and potential rather than qualifications and work experience. We're looking for someone who's got real great drive and someone who really wants to work part of a team. Someone who's got a real can-do attitude and puts customers at the forefront of everything that they do.
What type of training and support do you offer young people within the company?
So they get invaluable work experience, a really competitive salary, and they can also apply for a qualification while working in the job. They can also get a level 2 in financial services, which is equivalent to 5 GCSEs.
Could you tell me more about the Work Inspirations programme?
It's called Life Skills. It's a major new programme set up to give everyday work experience to young people. And that's through things like building your CV, actually gaining experience on the job and giving people those invaluable moments of an everyday work experience.
So what type of questions would you ask a young person at interview?
So really specific examples of things like tell me about a time when we've seen an attitude or potential come out. Really need to see the person's can-do attitude. As I say, it's not based on qualifications or work experience, but actually their attitude and their willingness to do great things for the company.
What is the application process?
Yeah, sure. So very, very simple. Go online, barclays.com/careers. Have a look at the apprenticeship scheme that's on there. Follow the links that are on there. And there's actually a link to say how to apply. And it gives you all the details of what to do next, what stages to do next, and what to expect.
Brilliant. So out of all of that, what advice would you give to young people wanting to work at Barclays?
Firstly, check out the Life Skills website. On it you've got all the information that you need, how to apply, also if you didn't want to apply, but also how to write a CV, all the support that can be given to you, all the questions that interviewers look for, and finally, I guess, Lucy, give it a go. That's one major part of advice I'd give somebody. Some of our apprenticeship we have now actually set the benchmark of attitude and behaviours within Barclays, which is fantastic to see.